Hey everybody, so it's another update. This one is one there's a couple cars going by. So this one, it's a little different. So I managed to pick up a bunch of these, kind of like vacuum form, but they are fiberglass sheets that have a print of brick. And I picked them up for free. There's a company that is quite close to where I live that was just giving these out for free. They didn't need to use them anymore, so I picked them up, and these are going to go into the haunt. That's I'm surprised I was able to pick this up. Now what I want to show you, so this is just part of what I want to show you. I'm going to see if I can get through here, and that way put this barrier so my dog can't go into the haunt and make a mess, because he likes to dig holes. And I already have raccoons that like to dig holes in the haunt, so excuse me while I go through. Okay, so over here I'm going to use my phone to shine a light over here, so it's kind of seeing it upside down. Over here I got a wall that I'm building for part of the exterior side of the haunt. So as you can see, there's I made a bunch of milk jug skulls and then used spray foam to secure them to the wall, painted them. Still have some more to paint. These plastic squares here are they're actually floor squares for walking in your garden. Those I picked them up from the Dollar Tree, and I just need to add some more foam around the seams a little bit, and then do some finishing off with a little more paint, and then this is going to go up on the side of it's going to be part of the side of the castle, and you will be able to see this from the street. And on the opposite side it's going to be different. Of course, it's going to have a different look, and so that's one of the things I want to show you. The other thing I want to show you is over here inside the vampire room. So I'm going to try to not trigger the vampire. I know I just triggered him. So one of the things I want to show you is this. So I switched out the lighting I had originally in this spot because I felt it was too red color, and it was not allowing for guests to see. It's not going to allow for guests to see enough details on the corpse skeleton I have over here. So switching it out, I think now it looks better. So now I'm going to show you an angle where you might be able to see. Let me see if I could adjust the camera a little bit. So now you can kind of see the camera's not picking up enough of the detail, no matter how much I focus in. That's because of just the dimness in the room. But at least now, when guests come in here, they have a reason to be trying to not get close to this guy, or it will add some immersive experience in this room. So I added more moss, so you might notice that in the back behind him. And then right now, I got ladders right here. So right now, if we're looking at the room from, like, if we were entering the room, this is what you will see. So where the strobe light's coming out of, there's a fake window there, and I added more creepy cloth. The side over here, it will have more like streamers coming down, so that way you won't see what's on the where it turns to your left. You won't see that section. What I would put on this part of the wall, I have a shield. I think I'm gonna put like a kind of like a skull face on the shield. Maybe corpse it up. I do not quite know if I want to go that route, or if I want to just put the skull on and then make it look more like a rustic look. Give it like if it was made out of steel and it's just rusting out, or you know, I have to figure out how I want to do that. But that's just a thought. So this is how the room's coming out. This is how it's looking. Now the vampire, he's over here, as you can see. I added this other door here, and then here he's gonna pop up. Maybe I'll move a little bit in a way where you can see him better. I also added curtains in this room, just behind him, so that way it just feels a little more close. It doesn't he doesn't feel like he's so far away. Added this other door section just like this one. This one was missing a glass, so I added this plastic to kind of resemble either glass or just thick cobwebs. So put that one right there. And then if I just trigger the motion sensor, like I mentioned, I think in our video, is hidden in this dark corner here. But if I trigger it, now he rises up, and then he might rise up again, I'm not sure. Okay, there he goes. He's not going to rise up again. So behind him, I'm actually going to put another fake window. Do a similar thing I did like to this window here, only it's going to be just right behind where his head is right now, or just a little above where his head is, and then so that's what's going to be there. As far as so in addition to this, I'm gonna switch out his controller, and I want to give him sound. So right now he doesn't have any sound. That I want to change. So let's see. Or maybe that's just how it is. Yeah. All right. So so pretty much that's all the updates I got for right now. This room is almost done. It's just this section here, just got to pretty much do just like when you enter the room, how I have these streamers. I got to do the same thing. This area here, it's still a mess. This space here, because I've been working in the other room, I don't have the lights on in this space right now. Basically, let me see if I can turn it on. If I could turn it on, let's see. Basically, it looks kind of like that. You could also adjust it to be a little bit different. That's how it might end up looking. Not yet 100% certain about the color, but yeah, I'll end up getting to that later. But that's pretty much it with this update. Just wanted to show you some stuff before I upload this video. I wanted to just mention I did go to Monsterpalooza. I didn't shoot any footage over there. I wanted to, but since it was my first time and I didn't really know a lot of what to see or expect what to see, I kind of want to just have an experience going through it. And I figured there was going to be many other YouTubers going to shoot videos of covering Monsterpalooza, so it was not really something necessary for me to do. So besides that, I think I'm going to end this video right now. I'm going to upload it, and then yeah, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Yeah, stay tuned for more updates. And so then I'll see you in the next one.